So today we're doing news podcasts, and we're going to cover what is a podcast, the various types of news suitable for podcast formats, why podcasts are so popular, the ways to utilize podcasts to stay up to date on the news, how to find the different podcasts, and just some different examples for you guys to look at. So, what is a podcast? Podcasts are digital mediums consisting of audio and or video episodes that relate to a specific theme. The different services used to store podcasts have different purposes. A podcast hosting platform lists the available content as well as provides an RSS feed. A podcast directory is an application that provides listeners the ability to store, search, and listen to podcasts. So let's talk about some suitable podcast formats. There is specialty and trade journalism, which focuses on stories that may be niche and cover industries and or personal topics. Civil journalism provides a friendly approach that builds an understanding of communal issues. This includes exploring and advocating for the rights of a community and its people, and uplifts those impacted by the issues at hand. General internet interest news can emphasize topics of regional or national interest. They're usually delivered with a fresh or alternative perspective. And just to continue, there's also investigative reporting, and as the name suggests, it's characterized by investigation skills, credibility, and problem solving. And then there's also news analysis, which presents topical issues and provides an outlook on the news of the day. So what makes podcasts so popular? One of the main reasons podcasts are popular is because they produce a personal connection to the stories that traditional media tends to lack. The structure of a podcast is perfect for multitasking. Audio podcasts don't demand a lot of your time or attention. A podcast can be listened to while working, doing chores, or even working out. They're easily accessible and provide a wide variety of content within the specific format. And so how do you utilize podcasts to stay informed? First, you want to curate a list of trustworthy, reliable, and credible podcasts so that you can guarantee you are getting accurate information. Next, you want to find podcasts that are tailored to issues that you're passionate about and would like to learn more about. Thirdly, you want to interact with the community of engaged listeners that podcasts build via social media. Podcasts can also serve as a great starting point to discuss with friends and family in person. How to find and access podcasts on streaming services. So one of these is the Decibel and the Globe and Mail. The Decibel is a Canadian daily news podcast run by the Globe and Mail. You can find the podcast listed on the various podcast hosting platforms or listen directly from their website. On the website, you will be able to browse and listen to the audio without creating an account. But if you're interested in bookmarking an episode or commenting, you'll need to create an account. With this, you have the option to speed up or slow down the audio to your liking and skip 15 seconds forwards or backwards, as well as share the episode on social media platforms. And if you're interested, there's a trending tab on their website so you can see what other listeners are interested in. To sign up via their website, you can use your email, Facebook, Google, or Apple account. In order to sign up, you will agree to receive the Globe and Mail's breaking news and morning update news, which you can later unsubscribe from, of course. It does ask for a postal code, but you can check an option that says not in Canada. Next up is Spotify. Spotify is a podcast directory that stores all of the episodes of a podcast. You can sign up for Spotify using your email, your Google account, or Facebook account. Once you've signed up, you can use the free version to listen to podcasts, but with the free version, you get ads every 15 minutes of listening to content. Or you can select one of the various premium account options to listen to your podcast ad-free for a certain price per month. Once you're logged in, there will be a column dedicated to podcasts that you can find under the search option or in your library. Clicking on the column to browse the available selection, and you'll find sections such as news and politics, which contain podcasts related to up-to-date news. From there, you can go through a trial and error process to find a channel that suits your taste. A third option is YouTube. YouTube provides podcasters with a video alternative to their audio-only content. You'll receive the same audio content that you would find on the other services like Spotify, but the podcasters record the video as well so they can upload it to YouTube. This gives you the option to watch the podcast as you listen, as some people prefer to see people speak. To explore the available podcasts on YouTube, you would enter their site, and on the left-hand side, there will be an Explore tab. There, you should be able to select the option to browse available podcasts. Podcasts in YouTube will usually be broken down into a playlist for you to browse or have a specific channel dedicated to uploading the content. To find the browsing tab for podcasts on your mobile device, you would open the app and swipe upwards. This should cause the top menu to appear where you will click on the first icon, which is the Explore icon, and then enter the podcast section from there. And here's a few examples of different podcasts. First off, we have For What It's Earth. This podcast encourages its viewers to make minor adjustments to their lifestyle in order to live more sustainably. You might feel too terrified to even consider the climate crisis because it's so vast and overwhelming. But For What It's Earth simplifies it into brief episodes that highlights what regular people like us can do to preserve the environment. Alternatively, you can also look at Fair Play for Every Play. This podcast aims to improve the fairness of the music business for musicians. The current system of music royalties makes life extremely difficult for upcoming performers. This means that fewer people have the chance to pursue their talents for music and produce innovative creations. In it, guests, including musicians, producers, and label reps, discuss why it's so hard to break into the business and what we can do to change it. So here we added a few more resources that you can explore. They have the links to the podcasts we mentioned before and a few other guides that can help you find some new topics. And thanks for listening. If you'd like to learn this lesson with the Cyber Seniors Mentor, please go to www.cyberseniors.com or call 1-844 to register for a one-on-one session.